channel. So in today's vlog I want to do something different with you guys. It's kind of like a Q&A, but it's kind of like a story time. So I'm just gonna combine the two. And I'm not gonna be editing this at all. So everything that I say is what I feel, and this is the real me, and I want to show you guys what's been on in my life. This is in no way a pity film or something that um, I'm doing because I want more views or anything. This is purely because I think this is a very important um, topics that I want to share out of my life with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna start with a few questions that you guys often ask me on Instagram and on Facebook. So the first question is, are you guys having a second baby? Yes, we are. We are planning for a baby number two. Um, I don't want to share too much with you guys, but I don't know how to put this. It's something that's really um, common, that not every time you can be happy. So I think around 3 months ago, I had a miscarriage. I'm over it. I have dealt with it. It's not um, a big thing for me anymore, but I just wanted to put it out there. If you guys want more detail on that, or how I went through that and how um, everything went afterwards and stuff, please let me know, because I know that there are more women out there that have miscarriages and stuff like that. So I know that I'm not the only one. And for me, it really helped to watch other bloggers talking about their experience and knowing that I'm not alone. But that's the first question that I'm going to be answering. The second question is that I'm going to be asking, which I got a lot, is I shared a lot of personal stuff on my personal Facebook account. And I do this deliberately because I think that um, I want to be honest with you guys. I want to be honest with my feelings. And if I post something, that's what I'm dealing with at that moment, at that time. Sometimes I also, even on my Instagram, I do daily, or sometimes I do a diary entry of things that I want to share, because I know other people also struggle with this or have been through it, or then I get tips from you guys. So thanks for the tips and everything. But I want to make a vlog on that because I think it's a really sensitive topic, and you guys do have a lot of questions about it. Some of you guys have tips or you want to support me. So in that way, I want to talk about it. So as a child, I had a certain upbringing, as I mentioned in my previous vlog about my whole childhood. If you guys want to watch that, I will be linking it down below for you guys. Go watch that first and then come back to this vlog. I had a different upbringing. I was raised in a Christian family. Up till today, I still respect that. I don't fully know what I believe yet for myself, but I'm on that journey to find out who I am and what I want to believe in, and what I don't want to believe in. But because of that, many people around me didn't believe, and I wanted to fit in. As a little girl, I had a really big imagination, and for a child that's good to have an imagination. But when I was about 12, 13, 14, it was actually not healthy anymore, in such a way that I would only live in my imagination. And because I lived in that fantasy world of being able to do whatever I wanted and everything that I thought normal kids did, yeah, it made it hard for me to get back to reality and actually live. So I had that for a really long time. Even in my teen years, I still struggled with that and stuff. And because of my fantasy life, when I would meet people, I would also start lying about it, because I was so believing in this fantasy world and how I had seen something or how I had felt that way, that I started telling people that. And it wasn't major things, but it were lies. And I'm being really real with you guys because it was a real problem for me. Um, but once I left my parents' place and um, a little bit like I could be myself, it was like a 90 degrees change or 360. It was like I was freed. I didn't have to be into fantasy world anymore because I was living my dream, and I could breathe again, and I could be the person that I wanted to be. So actually, it vanished quite quickly afterwards, which is still to this day a really surprise. And I did go to therapy about it, like, oh, why does this happen? And and there are many reasons. And if you guys want to research that, go ahead and research that. But going back to the Facebook that I posted, sometimes about life lessons, sometimes about not trusting people, and hypocrites and all that. So I want to go into that a little bit. I at the moment, yeah, I can say I'm going through a dip in my life where I don't know which choice to make, which corner to turn, which road to go, and I just don't know. It's not like I'm unhappy. I'm really happy with everything I do. I'm proud of everything that I do, but there is a question mark, and that question mark comes when people start getting into your life, questioning what you do, uh, criticizing in a negative way, um, talking behind your back, and that brings doubt in your mind. And for me, that's such a big, it's such a heavy weight on my shoulders, and it's hard because you feel it yourself. Sometimes you can't put it out in words. It moves on to depression, and you don't really know what to do with it. And it's it's something that I think many people experience, but not many people talk about, because it's something that actually, when you're a child already or a teenager, it already starts when people say, why are you wearing a Nike? Because you should be wearing Adidas. Or, oh, you're failing school. Oh, whether you're a loser, you're a dropout, you're a failure. All those kind of things. Society is about creating that perfect picture and that perfect image, and everything that we get through life and everything that we experience, or we make mistakes, we expect that the next generation or our friends or whoever is around us should do it better and perform more. And I mean, also the whole thing of social media. I mean, yeah, we post a lot of pictures and we make a lot of photos and we're always smiling and always happy and we're always picture perfect, but it's pretend because it's not real. And the balance in life, getting to be yourself, and I fully believe in being yourself. And there's still many things coming with my clothing stuff and hashtags and stuff like that. But I think, I don't know, it's really hard to talk about because I don't want to name situations and I don't want to call out people, and I don't want to do that. But I do want to say, and this is me being 100% honest, I'm the type of person that goes for things 100%. So if I go and say, I want to have a child, I go for it 100%. If I say I want to go study, I go for it 100%. I'm the type of person that does something to the fullest. My mom used to say that once I get up out of bed, I use up all my energy because I live like there's no more time no more. It's like I just go 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 go, and that's my problem. That I don't get enough time for myself. That I run into burnouts. That I get those kind of issues. So I'm a go-getter. I do too many projects, too many stuff, too much, I pile it all on, and I just tell people, yes, no, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this. And at the end of the month, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? And people keep telling me like, how do you do it all? How can you be a mom? How can you do a full-time study? How can you work beside that? How can you do your YouTube, edit, do photo shoots? How do you do that all? I mean, I don't even know how I'm doing that myself. And then I'm the type of person that is always there for everyone. I'm there when friends need me. I'm there to cook. I love cooking. I love cleaning. I love being that housewife, that mother, that caring, loving. I got that from my mom. She always had everything ready. She always, it was kind of always perfect. There was always a shoulder to cry on, someone to laugh with, someone to make creativity stunts, to bake, to cook, to it was sports. Everything was there, and I want to give that to my son. I want to give that to my husband. I want to be that perfect wife that takes care of him, and I'm happy when I can do a laundry. I am happy when I can be that mother, that cuddling person, and I do that with my friends, and that's who I am. And I'm also a very honest and open person. I like just saying it like it is. I mean, sometimes that brings you into bad situations, but I like saying it what it is. And I don't like lying, because I know how much damage it could bring, and it brings damage to the people that you're lying to, but it brings more damage to yourself. And when you lie, it's an insecurity that you have yourself. It's an insecurity of people judging you and you having to rat them out, or it's an insecurity that you also did something and you're scared that someone else is going to tell it, or to look better and look, fit into society and fit into, that picture that everyone wants to see. And actually you're just lying, and you're just fooling yourself, and you're hurting yourself, and you're hurting other people, of course. But if you have it about yourself, you're hurting yourself. But that's a little bit the type of person that I am. And then I find it very hard to live with people and to have people around me that question my integrity, question my love, question my authority, question my, and it's hard because you're fighting that. And I think as a young mom especially, you've got so much insecurities already as it is, because you're only the word young already. I mean, the word drop out, or the word, you name it. All these words are created to bring you down and make you feel depressed and sad and not good enough for the society. And I think that it's so important that the people that you have around you, your family, your friends, your colleagues at work, or people that you hang out a lot with, the people that you expose your kids to, the people that you have, people that are upbuilding. Because if you've got people that only break you down, call you names, question your authority, mock you, despise you, if you only have that around you, trust me, it's just gonna stop. Eventually you're just gonna say, the one person says, wow, I can fight this and I can go on forever and I'm good at this, and the other person just slips away, and every person has such a nice personality, such a nice character. Everyone is perfect in their own way, and grab onto that, because no one else has what you have. No one else. No one else can judge what's going on in your head. No one else is going to judge what you do or your actions. No one can touch that, because no one knows how it feels. No one's walking in your footsteps. It's like no one can, it's untouchable. It's like you've created a perfect cloud or a perfect painting or a perfect something, and no one can make a duplicate of that. So if no one can make a duplicate of it, why are we scared of what people think about us? I mean, I ask myself that question every single day. Why am I scared what people think about me? I mean, why do I get worked up about it? Just do your life and go get on with it. You know, if people really hurt you or really intimidate you or, you know, fine, I get that. But what people say about you, hurtful things, little nasty comments, uh, you know, what they say about you on social media, a like or a dislike, or, you know, all those kind of things, it doesn't matter. And I'm really, really working on that at the moment because I've got situations where, you know, I can literally, you know, I can say I want this and I want that, and I can choose for people, you know, what they should decide, and I can be very black and white, saying this is right and this is wrong. But when it comes to people, it doesn't exist, because there isn't something like white and black. It doesn't exist. Not in categories, not in there are people. You can't put people in boxes. So if I experience something, the next person next to me can experience exactly the same and still have a different opinion, or still have and that's, once you grasp that concept, that's for me is respecting humans around you. That's just a complete picture. If you can be true to yourself and give others the space to be true to themselves and respect someone else, really respect them, and not the word respect in the way, yes sir, no sir, I'm sorry, I don't want this or I don't want that. You know, not in that way. Of course, that's also respect. That's what they teach you at school, to learn you that people are people, and no matter if it's an elder, no matter if it's a kid, no matter if it's a baby, it doesn't matter. Respect is once you learn to be true to yourself and bear that consequence of yourself, because the only person that you're going to be hurting eventually on the long run is yourself, because you are making your future, you're creating that. And I think that's really important, especially for parents. Um, Especially if you're young, you've got so many insecurities and you're so worked up about yourself. Um, you're still finding yourself. And then someone says something and you just snap inside. You just snap. Why? I mean, why do you snap? That's because you've got your self-confidence is so low. And I don't know. I just I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying. I am not gonna edit this vlog or anything. I'm just gonna post it like it is, because I really think that this is something that should be spoken about. Because I think that in the world today, I think the biggest problem at the moment is the words that we speak from here. It's nasty. It's not nice. And that's because there are thousands of people in the world broken. Because you can, if you a vase that is not broken doesn't hurt. I mean, a vase holds water. A vase holds flowers. A vase is beautiful. It's something that's nice. It's molded. It has a form. It has a identity. That's us as human beings. But once that is broken, those sharp edges, they just tear into the vase next to them. They just hack in there. They fall on the ground in pieces and it scatters all over. And that is what it is when you gossip about people. That is what it is when you fabricate something, or you saw something and you say, wow, she looks fat in this dress. And then the next person hears that and he only hears, oh wow, she's fat. And before you know it, I feel like, oh wow, my friends call me fat. But it's their problem. It's not your problem. Because if you have self-confidence and you're happy with who you are and you're proud of who you are and you stand for yourself, then it doesn't matter what anyone says, because then you know who you are. And the only person that knows who you are and really knows you and knows your intentions and knows what drives you and your dreams and destinations and your positive things and your worst things and your improvements and your weaknesses and whatever, the only person that knows that is yourself. So the more we look around at what other people are doing and comment about other people and judge what other people think, the more we break ourselves down. That's just what I've experienced. You know, the more I look at what other people think about me, or what kind of mother I am, what kind of wife I am, if I'm worse than that person, if I'm why I'm not happy, why I might even you know, might even be the worst, whatever you call it, in the world. The more I'm busy with that, the less I'm busy with myself. The less I can build myself up and be the person that I want to be. And I just wanted to put that out there because I think it's I'm excited about this, and you guys will also see in the next I hope 2 weeks I can reveal to you guys some awesome stuff that we are planning on bringing to you guys. I gave you guys a sneak peek, so it has something to do with clothes, but you don't know exactly what yet or whatever, and I really want to bring that up. And that is also has to do with all this, you know. Be proud for the person you are. It doesn't matter which race, which background, which culture, it doesn't matter. Be the person you want to be. If you're a mom, a dad, a grandmother, grandfather, whatever you are, be the person that you want to be, and look at yourself. Because once you start looking at other people, trust me, you're hurting. You are hurting someone else, but you're also hurting yourself, and that's just it's not good. I mean, I don't want anyone to be unhappy in the world. I mean, I don't want that. And once you worked on yourself and this house, this vase is in order, then you can help someone else. And you know how good that feels to be able to say, wow, you know, I've got everything that I want. Every morning I can wake up and be happy and name 5 things that I'm grateful for and thankful for, and go out there and say, you know, let's help each other, because that's what society is all about. That's what it should be. It should be that we are helping each other, helping that granny with her groceries, helping the next door neighbor with the gardening, helping our kids read and write. You know, our kids should have a whole community around them, you know, growing them up. But we're so busy with what other people do, and I don't care, and I want to be perfect on social media, and I need likes, and I need followers, and I need, you know, you're so busy with that, and I want my rules, and you know, it's all about that. I let it go and concentrate on yourself and be happy. I'm going to be taking that journey, and I hope that in the following few months, I hope that you guys are going to be doing that with me, because I want to do more vlogs on stuff like this. I want to share more of these kind of things, because I think it's so important, especially for us young people. It's so important. We are the next generation. I mean, I'm a young mom, so I've got a responsibility and I think about this stuff. But I know that there are many young people out there that think about this stuff. And the one person, you know, has a passion for going green. Now go for it. You know, if that's your passion, go for it. The other person fights for racism. The other person fights, but there's no one right and there's no one wrong. It doesn't work like that. Be yourself, and at the end of the day, every night when you fall asleep, you're going to be the happiest person there is. Once you're happy, then you will see that the people around you also going to be happy, because that's just how it works. I mean, if one person laughs in the room, we all laugh. If someone tells a joke, we all, you know, it's just how it works. Happiness is like the best disease ever. So once you're happy, spread it around, because sadness is not going to bring you anywhere. And the only way that you can get away, cure that sadness or the depression or how you feel or loneliness or anything, is by starting with yourself and saying, what do I need? What do I need? And then be selfish. Be selfish, because trust me, it's the only time that you're allowed to be selfish if it's gonna help you and if it's gonna make you happy, because that's really everything in the world. It means everything. So I'm gonna work on that, and I hope you guys want to take the journey with me, and I'm gonna be sharing more vlogs on that. And yeah, I just had to vlog this because I've been thinking about it for a very long time, and I want to be real on this vlog. And yeah, I'm really passionate about this, and I really want to push this through. Just be yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone says about you. Just go for it. Just go. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog now. Sorry if it was very all over the show. I did not rehearse anything. I just spoke from my heart. That's what I wanted to put you guys. Have a lovely day. Keep safe, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.